Okay then, chapter 6 everyone. You have just slaughtered a horrible thing and it is burning away, and to some of your eyes you can see the cloud of dark glamour spreading out like a miasma, where you shot its damaged soul, dissolving it.
Rest in peace.
I mean, it's probably gonna fucking respawn like the other changelings. Probably didn't destroy its soul completely.
Who delivered the killing blow here?
I think I did.
Roll a
What spell
die.
bullets? Oh well. Hey!
Hey,
Okay, sure. Where the body has fallen, you see a couple of coins have rolled out on the ground, smeared with blood in a dramatic way, and you see a tiny bit of that glamour as it's spreading out, focus back inwards and sink down into two of those coins.
Uh-huh.
Those of you who have prime senses activated can see them now, glowing with dark tinted rainbow quintessence.
Dark rainbow quintessence, huh?
I think we just created artifacts
Yep.
with treasures. I mean,
For those of you that are used to using Prime, they're not treasures, it looks like TAS. Charged with whatever essence they are running off of.
Yeah. It's task. Yeah, I mean, you probably
does
don't.
anyone note this thing? Note that down that these are coins are magical, or are we just going to ignore them?
I mean, is there ever a reason to ignore money, even if you don't know it's magical?
It's like, 10-cent coins. It wasn't a very rich kid.
It's like literally worthless, considering
10 cents
Brazilian
Brazilian
pesos are like worthless.
Yeah, Brazilian pesos, 10 cents of Brazilian pesos does not even exist. Rip the kid. He was
See, this is why we can't have nice things, because you guys scoff at money.
No, I would. The thing is, because most of us would notice this, so we probably want to take them, right? I would suggest that's the one I would suggest, but we probably don't want to use it for now. We don't know what the effects of using that kind of task would lead to.
It should be just normal tasks.
No, you see, it's
Generic bogey. These. Oh, right. It's these ones. Right. And
I think like
the
taking these.
resonance, as far as you can tell, would be that of deceit, particularly ill-intentioned deceit, like you're trying to screw someone over.
So it might make you an asshole for a bit if you take it. I don't.
Well, if you
So,
OD on it, yes.
Yeah, you get like some weird ass derangement that makes you an asshole.
This would be very strong resonance as far as these go, because this is literally soul stuff of a supernatural creature that's distilled down into those, and it was a very bad thing that you killed.
So is anyone going to pick them up, or are we going to ignore them?
I mean, I would pocket them.
Yeah, pick them up.
Okay, you can pocket them. Nobody's going to stop you, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, what's so bad about them? I offended worse
Exactly.
stuff.
I mean,
So it's like
definitely.
2 coins, right?
Uh-huh. Give me a perception empathy roll, Nyaxi.
Mhm. Oh,
Okay,
wow.
then you pick up what your avatar is putting down. He's doing the black man scratching at his neck. Do you have any more of that dark stuff meme at you as a warning?
Okay, maybe, huh?
Because you already absorbed one of the dark stuff when meditating in the node, right?
Yeah, I'm full. I don't really need them, I guess.
I
Well,
need
you would need Prime 3 to suck them out of the physical item anyway.
Yeah, I don't have that
I have
yet.
Prime 3.
I need one quintessence.
Sadly, I don't have the stats to fool you guys into thinking it's a good idea to absorb that stuff.
Wow, so rude.
I could do it.
Fuck. Jackal, no.
I mean, if you need quintessence desperately, it might be. I mean, it could be okay.
This would be in the 4 or 5 range as far as resonance strengths go. It is very heavily skewed towards nightmare stuff.
Well, jeez.
Yeah,
We
we'll
would
just
be-
keep them around in
Like
case of
us.
an emergency.
Okay.
We with our 100 XP plus only have one resonance in our magics.
That's because I was generous like that. I think I gave Pen a second one because she was also changeling.
Changeling.
Fuck, but yeah.
I mean, you don't really want to have a strong resonance.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't.
Makes
That's
you
how you
easier
go
to track.
crazy.
They're currently discussing how happily everything can be arranged. The portal closes behind you with a soft pop.
Yeah. We're going to track down the other escapee.
Yes, how are we going to do that?
The allied character was the one who's going to do that. He's the one with the correspondence to do it, Frederick.
He seems reluctant right now to do more magic. He says he can feel reality starting to dislike him due to all the shit he's been doing.
I mean, trying to track somebody down with correspondence, like you can usually sense where they are, can't you?
You can try and figure out essentially where you are relative to them relatively easily, yes.
Yes, and they're supposed to be close to us in this village somewhere, probably. They can't have gotten too far.
He can
Shouldn't
auto
be-
succeed with one success without risking it. I'm gonna say, because Allied isn't here, that he's doing that.
That's fine.
Nah.
Hey.
At least we can track them.
I want everyone to roll with stealth for me then.
Oh boy.
Because there
Fine.
are other things here and you don't want to attract attention right now.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah.
That's for
I
Allied.
have 5 dice.
So basically, all of us are stalking Nyaxi and Allied, and they don't even know where we are. Alright. What did Jack get?
Jackalor, you still need to roll.
Okay. So only I am actually stealth. That's the point.
Okay, Jackalor, roll me a 1d3. Okay,
Of course it's a 1.
roll me a 1d8.
It's also a 1. I
Wow.
can't roll anything
This
with 1
is
right
your
now.
famous
I mean-
luck.
Okay,
Yes, this is my famous luck.
okay.
I think he's rolling not for how bad it is, but like what kind of thing it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jackalor, everyone, roll initiative. It's not gonna be aware of the rest of you, it's only gonna be aware of Jackalor until you reveal yourselves.
Oh god, please don't.
Ah, fuck, it got 13. Rolled an 8. Man, I only rolled a 4. I have better base stats than this fucking thing.
Hey, I got better than it. I can shoot it in the head now.
Hey, you don't get
Am I in point blank?
Not exactly, but you are pretty close. You could step into point blank. Do you want to do more gunfire to make noise, though?
Don't forget about allied crest.
I could always just do life and try to kill it with magic.
Just fuck with it.
It
with pattern.
looks up and meets your eyes. It seems confused. Just says, hello in Portuguese. I don't remember you.
I do know it's initiative, right?
You are not necessarily in combat just yet, but you can just open up on it if you wish.
Do I want to open up on this innocent creature? Yes.
Innocent? Excuse me?
I mean, it's like somewhat innocent.
Nightmare
Somewhat.
creatures are innocent.
I mean, it's friendly. So
Roll perception alertness.
I'll roll it, sure.
Actually,
Everyone?
let's make this dramatic, Jackalor. Give me intelligence alertness for memory.
Yay, one less die.
It's... You remember this man. You're pretty sure he was one of the people screaming at you when you were healing the kid. Might be the father? Uncle?
Well,
it's a deceiver.
is he covered in blood and gore?
Little bit.
Little bit or actually lot?
Little bit, as in genuinely little bit.
True.
How does he not remember you?
It was dark. It was like really fucking dark at the time, so.
I mean, you could also be lying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he lying?
Yeah. Sure, if you want to if you value your life.
So you're just telling him to fuck off?
Yes.
Give me a manipulation intimidation at 8.
I mean, looking at this guy with Prime, what do we see? Because Prime is still on for me.
This would be a new scene, so if it's on as a basic thing, unless you recast it.
Okay.
Holy shit!
He looks you in the eyes, half opens his mouth to say something, then closes it, and starts slowly backing away. As you activate Prime, you see the dark rainbows running through his veins and rearranging his brain as he's trying to adapt. And he's just stepping back into the barn and just nods at you. Okay. Thanks for the morning, mate. I'll just go.
Best situation ever.
That's
Which scares Bob to death.
That's potentially a lot of tasks just walking away.
I mean, it's pretty evil too.
I
We have our...
6 successes.
Okay.
6 successes.
Let's see. So, as you are tracking this thing, you are heading outside the village towards what you assume are the few fields that this place actually has.
Uh-huh.
And, yeah. Traveling out. I'm gonna need everyone to make a stamina roll at... I'm gonna call it an 8. Because I think someone would have at this point set fire to some of the drug fields.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why?
Because they're the things that make the dreams come out.
Oh my god. Of course.
Let me just look up cocaine effects.
Stamina survival or stamina only?
Stamina only.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Stamina only, yes. So, as you're going by, you smell something burnt. It's kind of chemically. And then you step through the trees and you see just the burnings of the burning remnants of a field. And Frederick is taking you along the edges of it. And oh yeah, oh, you're feeling it. It feels good. Feels good. You don't feel that sleepless night anymore. Yeah, you're energized. This is good.
God damn it, fucking cocaine. This is unprocessed cocaine though, so it's not very pure.
I mean, you say that.
I mean, look, normally the thing that, like, Bolivians and people, like those people do, like, they would chew on coca plant leaves, It would give them
Yes,
a certain
except
energy.
that you have been breathing it for a while before you even noticed it, and it's a field that's essentially been burnt clear.
Oh, wow.
So that's why the difficulty is at an 8 as well. Normally it would probably be at a 6 based on what the book suggests, but
So
you're going
how's
out among the farms and there's shit burning there, and we already determined previously that they don't really grow food crops here.
Fred?
The cows live on coca plants. There is no grass. There's only coca plants.
They don't need to actually shepherd the cows. They come back once they start jonesing. Yes, Naxi, you were saying?
How's Frederick holding up?
He proclaims that that bird is spying on you and is working for the enemy. He takes the shot.
Maybe we should turn around.
No, we really need to kill this snake.
He says that he thinks you're nearly there, but he really doesn't trust the wildlife here. He thinks it might have been corrupted. That
Okay,
bird was
boss.
clearly spying on you.
Maybe we should turn around and detoxicate.
You could attempt to use life to
Yeah.
detox. It
Can I-
would
Is that like life 3?
it would be life 3, and the stuff is still in the air. Though this field at least has burned down, so it's clearing up a little. Essentially, you would give him another roll to try and resist it. And it would be at the lower difficulty because there's a smaller concentration of it around by now.
Okay. I'll roll my abbot at difficulty 5? No, not 5. 6.
Sure.
If it's coincidental.
I think we can call it coincidental.
Yeah.
What are you using to fix him?
I would punch him, but whatever you do, man, do you do?
Brews and concoctions, herbs, root seeds, like just some of the ashes. Because there's a fucking alternate medicine thing where if you do the same thing, it will cancel itself out.
I think that's the definition of insanity, but sure. And you need a third one.
Ones and staves.
Okay. Well, with 3 successes, I'm gonna lower difficulty to a 6. And he asks you if you're working with that fucking bird.
I'll try again.
Okay. I'm gonna raise the difficulty on this one to 7. Because
Okay.
at this point, we're not gonna say it's vulgar, it's just that apparently he's very bad at resisting.
Nope. It's still 7.
Um,
That's a
Can
paradox.
We can just detox mundanely.
he tries to take a swing at you. You stop that shit!
You okay, man?
What if I
You're the
try and
boss.
detox him? Can't continue on fucking full of cocaine.
What? What? I'm not full of cocaine, I'm fine! What's wrong with you?
Yeah, no, we
Let me
should
just
continue
fix
like this.
Yeah, really, that's why we need to detox him. The fuck is he doing now?
Oh no, that's for someone else.
Just find the fucking creature and let's get this over with.
It's a bad idea when he's high.
Can I detox him?
Do you want to try?
You got to punch the shit out of him.
Okay, what tools do
I'm
you want to
already blocked.
use to fix him?
Energy, body work, and herbs, roots and seeds, flowers, plants, and
Okay, are any of those discarded?
Yeah, herbs, roots and seeds and flowers stuff.
Okay, go ahead and roll at 6. Okay, maybe this time.
I'm ready to block though. Hey!
Yeah.
He
Tries to
sort
fucking-
of stops and shakes his head, gives Tom a funny look, just like, I'm watching you. And he proceeds to lead you forward. He says that the dude has apparently moved somewhat. Like shifted
Away or
over.
towards?
He's more laterally and he hasn't changed position that much. Maybe gone over like 30 meters in one direction.
Huh.
It's a fucking gorilla. It looks like a fucking gorilla.
What does?
Or yeti.
It's meant to look like a yeti. So, you arrive at another field and it looks like there's a couple of shacks spread out along the edges of it. Frederick points to one of them.
Charge in, gun raised.
No fucking.
That's
boost
a dumb
stats
idea. We're
from-
not a technocracy.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking boost my fucking physical. With life. You know how strong they are. We need to prepare before we attack them.
I mean, we should
Yeah.
maybe try to check out how many of them there are.
Yeah, that too. So I'm
Maybe one
gonna...
of you can activate life sense or something.
I'll try to activate like radar sense with life. No, does that
Life
work?
Prime,
No?
you can combine them. Life 1, Prime 1, you can see if they're alive and what their, fucking energy is.
That's like 1 prime 1.
So you want to
Yeah.
scan for magically charged life.
Yes.
Okay. Then go ahead and make a roll for me, Jackalord, to activate it. Pengu, do you really want to spend the next 5 to 10 minutes doing your exercises to buff your stats?
Huh, it's gonna
Because
take that
it's
much
like
time.
like each roll is measured in minutes, but that still adds up in a situation like this.
Yeah. I mean, they won't engage before I'm finished, right?
They might move.
They might move away, yeah.
I think I got it.
Okay,
Depends on how many there are, I guess. If there are too
you
many, probably.
you get a bit of interference. It looks like there's a lot of magical energy in the area. But you're only picking up one signature in the shack. And none seem to be hiding in the coke leaves.
Okay, so one in the shack and one in the plantation.
No, there's literally one in the plantation and just general interference around the place.
Oh, okay. I thought you said there was one in the hiding behind
No,
the
no,
coke
no, no.
leaves.
There's
No
none
one.
there.
I said
You
no
are.
one.
You are.
Right.
It looks like it's not gathered. It hasn't gathered an army yet.
Well, time to go kill it, right?
You
Do we need to
could.
prepare anything?
You could talk with it, like, you're a witch after all.
It might even listen.
I could also talk to it. Fuck. No, Allied's coming.
Is
So
he?
that's good news.
Where is he?
He's in
No, in general.
on Discord.
Ah. Good, good, good. Well, since we're about to start the combat and Allied is coming, I'm gonna step away for 2 minutes and you just fill him in if he arrives before I get back, okay? Because we might as well wait
Yep.
for him now. You know, so he can participate, etc.
Alright.
We could roll initiative just in case.
Spider senses. I could try and do some entropy stuff. Like, huh. These guys think you can kill this thing without all dying, because it's powerful.
It's not powerful yet.
Okay, it doesn't have all of
Back.
its, like, 300 XP. It has 100 or 200 of its total XP.
How
I
do you
don't
know
imagine. Looks like I'm not doing shit.
Allied.
He's trying to. Hey, Allied. Right?
I'm sorry, I fucking slept through my alarm.
Yep,
happens.
it's fine. You have just tracked the thing. It's hiding in a shed. You just walk through burnt coke fields, and you're all, to varying extents, high. Some people more than others. They had to detox you with life 3 times.
Wow, I actually failed a willpower check.
It was stamina, because it's drugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it's
You
fine
failed
now.
3
okay,
stamina
that's
checks.
understandable. I was about to be worried. Who the fuck rolled for me?
I did.
Oh,
Jackalor just let one of the lurks go. Like a random one they encountered. He just like rolled 6 successes on difficulty 8 intimidation check and it just walked away, backing away slowly.
oh, it won't be back then. It's fucking terrified of him.
Yeah.
Good luck, Jack Lore. Not good luck. Good job.
So, the thing is out of sight. When you are making a lot of noise on the approach, you sensed it move. And right now it's in a shed among the coke fields, out of direct line of sight.
Well, it's also the only one.
We could set the shed on fire.
Yeah, we could. You have forces, right?
Yeah.
You can light it on fire.
Let
Just
me
take a
just
Or
roll.
does anyone have a lighter?
I mean, I would assume he has a lighter if he uses forces. Right?
But probably.
Well, I mean, there's fire burning everywhere. You just kind of have to, use
Yeah,
forces
that's it.
to make it whoosh onto the shack.
You can
No,
summon
not make
fire with forces if you have Prime 2.
Yeah, I do.
It doesn't need some. I mean, does it need? There's fire all around us, isn't there?
No.
Not really. The field you passed through on the way here has been burned out. This one's intact.
I mean, I have Prime too, so I could if I wanted to.
Does you have a lighter though?
Just throw a fireball at it. It will go away.
Burn
I
it
can
from like
use Prime too.
burn it from like behind so that it comes running out the front.
And then we just shoot it.
Can we see in through the windows, Draco?
This you can, but it's not within line of sight of where you can see in from the outside. You are still a ways off. Namely, you just passed through some trees that separated 2 fields, right? And the shed is on the edge of the field, but it's further away. So you're maybe some 20 meters away at least. So you're, looking from a ways off. You're not within easy grabbing range of the shed, so you're not peering in over the sill kind of thing.
Can I use correspondence to be able to see farther?
You can use correspondence 2 to look in, and or you can use correspondence 1 to just map out the spatial relationships between objects inside, and matter 1 to sense the physical objects, and prime or spirit to ping the creature itself and just build a mental map of where everything is inside the building.
Because then I could just shoot through the fucking wall, right? What is it, what type of, building is it? Because I know it's not concrete or brick.
It's wood. Yeah, you might be able
Yeah.
to.
Alright, so that's a difficulty 5 and then 2 difficulty 4 checks.
Let's if you just want to shoot it, you just need to roll 1 correspondence / spirit effect to pinpoint its exact relationship in relation to you, and you can use that to target at a slightly higher difficulty.
So then what is that? That's a 5 and a 4?
Just a 4.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to know its exact positioning and how the inside is arranged if you're just trying
Well, I
to
mean, I don't
aim
want it
at
to have
it.
cover. I want it to, hit it.
There's still gonna be stuff in the way you would be shooting through the walls.
Well, yes, but I meant, I didn't want it to have, a fucking table thrown over or something.
Ah.
Well, that's why I want to scout it out first with prime and matter and stuff.
You can roll, depending on how many successes you get, and this would be just like a level 1 effect.
Mm.
Combining multiple spheres, you will get more information about how exactly it's arranged.
Alright, so what am I rolling on? 8 or at 4?
Yes. Okay, let's
Yep.
see. It's let's roll its strengths athletics here. Yeah, it's off to one side of the door and above it, almost horizontally, sort of squeezed next to the low ceiling of the place, sort of leaning over the door.
It's ready to kill anything that gawks shit.
Yeah, that's fucking pretty smart. Also, oh no, it's acclimated.
Can you point it out so we can all fire at it at the same time?
Can I get a quick map of the building?
It's a shed. It's essentially a square with some crap
What-
inside, like a bed and
Was that enough to get the what tools and shit are inside of there too, like where they're scattered about?
to some extent, yes. But it's about what you would expect from a farmer shed. There's a cot in the neck at the wall opposite of the door. There's like a small table, some tools leaned against the wall. It's like 3 by 3 meters and pretty much a poor farmer's entire set of tools and his few valued possessions are there.
Yeah,
I
can you
tell
point
you,
it out so we can all shoot him down?
I nudge like the nurse. I'm like, hey guys, he's hiding up in like the rafters by the door. He's waiting for somebody to walk in. And he's gonna and try to eat him.
Shoot him down.
So let's light it on fire. Burn him out.
Okay, for the others to hit him, because they're going off of descriptions, it's gonna be a difficulty 8. For you, Allied, with those successes, I'm gonna just let you roll at 6, but the damage dice pool is gonna be reduced, say, by 3.
Well, I'm using the hunting rifle now.
Yes,
Can't
that's
use it.
fine, but essentially, the wood is gonna slow down the impact of the bullet some,
Yeah.
so you're rolling fewer dice of actual damage.
How thick is this wood?
Like normal
Nope.
boards. It
I
might
should be
stop.
rolling a different.
Oh, can you not roll until I finish with my plan?
Fair enough, yeah.
And what I was gonna say is I was gonna say, can I actually time it to where he hits the place with the fireball at the same time as us? Because it doesn't know that we know that it's like right there, right?
Yeah, not
Which-
necessarily.
So couldn't I actually hit the place with the fireball from like another direction or something to burn it so that like it gets shot and the building's on fire? So it's like, what
That-
the fuck?
Would be extremely difficult to time, because if you want a really fun effect, you're gonna want to do a small extended thing where you build up some successes to really light the place up, right? And then you
Yeah.
need to judge the exact moment when his ritual is gonna take effect, especially since you're essentially forcing reality to do your bidding. It's not like static magic. So there's probably some small variance, a few seconds this way or that, on when exactly it's gonna kick in, and I don't know, it feels to me like it would be extremely difficult to judge the correct moment to pull the trigger.
I mean, does Nyax need to lob it the moment he does the spell, or can he hold it in like his hand for a minute?
He has to lob it, I would say. You need
Oh.
time to set up a trigger to make it, go off at a
So
exact
then, could we
moment.
take like an aimed action and then just like
You
wait
can
until we-
prepare actions to just shoot at it when it comes out the door.
Yeah.
And just
That's what
does
works.
this thing have how many windows does this building have?
I don't
from
think
what
we
you
had
can
it.
tell, there's 2 windows, but they're small. You would probably hear it widening them with raw strength, which it can probably do, but it would be hard for a full-sized person to squeeze through them. It would either take a lot of careful going through them and a few minutes, or it would take, ripping them wider.
Okay.
I'm getting hurt in the process.
Alright, so then I guess shoot and Maxie's just gonna lob a fucking fireball when he gets like the chance.
Yeah. Can I use entropy before that moment, or wait, can I use life so I can see where it's like so I can see some kind of heat signature, so I can see if it's moving, how it's gonna move when it starts moving. So I can prepare so I can start aiming at it before it actually appears.
If you wish to enact other sensing effects on, if people other than Allied want to enact sensing effects, you certainly can. That might make it easier to actually hit it.
Oh, I had the life prime thing. Didn't I have that have reduced the difficulty?
Yes, you would still be shooting at a 6 then.
Yeah.
So are you having Nyaxi fire first and then shoot it as it comes out, or are you all just laying into it as soon as you can?
I think we're gonna open up on it with guns and then like have Nyaxi lob it at the building.
Okay.
Because either way, it's either going to come outside and like try to molest us, or it's gonna like get fucked and try to escape out a window. So.
Okay, you are using Prime Spirit, right, Pango?
Life prime.
Life Prime. Yeah, you can sense it.
Yeah.
That's definitely an ambush position.
Wow. Yeah, I would know because I probably learned how to do that. For my martial arts shit.
Alright, so time for us to roll the see if we're gonna shoot the asshole now.
No, you should draw. Everyone rolls before. Actually, I go
Can
before
we
you.
aim?
Yeah,
Let's
no.
aim a few turns. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
no,
just
I'm
aim.
aiming.
I
Okay.
need to aim
I'm
for 3
aiming.
turns. To get
Okay,
full
I
perception.
think I need to roll its wits plus something. I think wits enigmas fits actually, because this doesn't seem right.
It won't really know what we're doing, right?
Well, no, like it shouldn't be like it shouldn't really notice anything off like.
Except that it heard you taking shots at the things and it got 4 successes on the perception earlier.
Yeah, you were shooting a bird earlier because you were fucking high. You're like, the birds are out to get us.
Cocaine, it breeds the paranoia. Okay,
So,
go ahead and declare in order.
he goes before me in declarations.
Allied.
I was aiming to shoot it.
Okay, Tom.
I was aiming to shoot it.
Okay, Jack.
I'm aiming to shoot it and using entropy to make sure the shot hits.
Okay, Nathan.
So I can find, the weak spot on the wall to make sure,
I mean, do I have the time for a fireball?
Don't think so.
You don't
probably
know.
not.
You could try for
There's
it.
a chance, in worst case, it pops out of the building and rushes us, and then you hit it with a fireball.
I mean, that would be Vulgar Forces 3 Prime 2. I would have to spend quintessence on that to make sure I don't get fucked.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Just ready yourself with a gun.
Every campaign I've been in, but and hearing somebody say it's probably not worth it has ended up being worth it, and not doing it has fucked the party.
I mean, I'm useless with a gun is the thing.
Yeah,
This
so
is why you take
fireball.
life applicable skills with this character creation.
Firearms is not is a useless skill if you have a sword.
I mean, if you want, you can be in like a position to defend us if it rushes out. I would rather you have fire though, because that was part of the idea, and you didn't say no then.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm not against it, but I don't know how long I'm gonna take for it.
Then just fucking take as long as you need and pull it off.
In the end, it might
What a
not be.
paradox.
Yeah, that might be dead before I'm done.
It's a lot of paradox. Just ready yourself with sword and
Well,
tank
decide,
force.
Nyaxi. What do?
As long as INT doesn't go over 5 paradox, they're fine.
I mean, I could start cast. No, it just doesn't really add up. I mean, can I be ready to defend the others with my glorious sword skills?
So essentially stab it if it charges?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, you will move up to meet it and slash at it if it moves out. That makes sense, but essentially you would still be in initiative after it, so if it takes an action, yours would kick in after it's taken its action. Okay, I need to roll a thing. Or not roll a thing, look up a thing. Because I'm pretty sure I know what it would try to do here.
We're like spread out, right, guys?
Yes.
Alright, good. Okay, let's see if there's some fucking fire this time.
Okay. Sure. That kind of works. So, allied, you have senses running. Is Prime active as part of your thing?
Because I had to be able to see
Okay.
things.
So, Pengu and Jackalor, you had senses running. Do yours have Prime on? You do, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Naxi, do you have Prime running?
Yeah, but only at standard.
Okay. Then you wouldn't necessarily be able to see Nyaxi because it's not in direct line of sight, but the rest of you would be able to see it flare with glamour. It is attempting to cast a thing. So, not sure how it would go about it, so we're gonna assume it can't think of an appropriate bunk. Do any of you want to try and abort into disrupting its efforts?
Is that on a ret roll, right?
Yes.
I'll roll it, sure.
Okay, then
I
you
mean-
need to roll willpower, and since it's not strictly targeting you, we're gonna call it the willpower Tate to abort into counter magic. If you wish to do it.
Yes.
Jack, how many dice do you have for to shoot?
I have 7.
I should probably do it,
Is
right?
it temp or permanent willpower?
Permanent.
Permanent. I have 8 willpower.
I mean, I'm not shooting. I could abort, and it wouldn't hinder us much.
Except that you don't see the
Oh, yeah, right, I
flare of
don't see it.
magic, so...
Jack, you're a better shot, but you also have higher willpower than me. Fuck.
I have the same willpower Jack, but it's worse shot. I can abort and do
Let Kraft do it, because you have a better shot.
Kraft goes before me, so he'll do it first.
So Kraft, counter magic that biatch.
Yeah. Willpower difficulty 8, 6. What was it?
8.
Willpower Tate and the Arete roll is at 8, and it costs a quintessence because you're affecting magic aimed at someone else.
Uh-huh. So there are 2 rolls at 8. 1 quintessence.
Okay, you successfully abort into it.
And 1 willpower on the ret roll. I can do that, right? I can spend the willpower on it.
I think not on this.
I'm pretty sure he could.
It's...
Yeah, no.
I'm treating it as a combat action. It's a defensive action, so I'm letting it go through on magic, but this is more of a skill thing, especially under extremely stressful circumstances. I'm gonna say no.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna equate it to using willpower on a dodge.
Fuck.
I'll attempt to counter magic then.
Okay. I'll allow it this time, but generally, let's try and avoid situations where one of you fails and then someone goes, oh, okay, I'll try as well then.
Okay. Nope, I'm not fucking changing my action.
Okay. You try to react, you panic, and you pull the trigger. The bullet impacts into the wall next to where it's
He doesn't even roll the dice to see where it hits. Fuck.
that's a double botch on the willpower roll. Okay. I think here it's a matter of strength athletics to get down quickly enough and still be able to move. Actually, he needs to split for this. So, let's say 3 at 6. And that's a...
I had a question. How the fuck is he seeing us? What power is he using?
he's not attacking you.
Okay.
Okay, you see it moving inside, scrambling at the rainbow arc that erupts into being as its magic takes effect.
Oh, it's using a portal or something.
Son of a bitch. Can I shut it?
You would need to be able to unweave it. I think you might be the only person that can do it since you have Prime and Correspondence.
And correspondence is my infinity, which is basically what this is.
That's
I'm
for
gonna fucking-
rituals. Let's see.
I'm gonna fucking explode this session with the amount of paradox I'm gonna soak up trying to do this.
Watch, the paradox will double botch or botch and dissipate normally.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's gonna be a maximum success.
Let's see, I should make sure to note down that it did have to spend glamour on this, because that's weird as fuck for this effect. Hey, we are in declarations, you can still see it, and you can attempt to shoot it through the walls. More
I'll
so,
attempt to shoot it.
more so,
no,
those of
don't
you
abort.
that did not abort out of it, which I think was allied, you will have the benefits of aiming because it did not move that far relative to its position.
But now I gotta stop it from going through a fucking portal. Like
You
my
could
entire
rely
turn-
on just gunning it down before it goes through.
Like, what's the difficulty? What's the roll plus aim?
Actually. Huh.
Yes.
Yeah, don't think you can stop it. What you could do is use correspondence on its magic to try and make the portal essentially allow you passage as well and travel with it wherever it's going.
I can't soak up that paradox.
I mean, there aren't any
Either
witnesses.
it's still vulgar, is it not?
Strictly speaking, actually, I would say not, because the initial magic is vulgar, but who it allows passage, that's a relatively hidden aspect of it. So if you are affecting its magic to force it to let you through, not just
How
it,
long do I have until it? How long do I have until it closes?
you don't know necessarily, but it doesn't look particularly stable. You can already see the rainbow arc starting to wobble.
So I either shoot or I try to stabilize the fucking portal. Son of a fucking bitch. This is why I said don't fucking try to counter magic it and just shoot. Can I redirect the portal?
You might be able to after the fact, but keep in mind that we are in a new round and it has the highest initiative at the moment.
So wait, I didn't even get my turn then.
You were declared as aiming at it. The others were aborting.
Oh, and it did all this and then move. Okay.
Cantrips, if you don't use a bank, are instantaneous. It had to roll a Tate in order to try and pull this off, and if the counter magic had gone off, it would have been very easy to disrupt it. Also, why the portal isn't lasting that long. It did crap on its roll.
Which is why I thought I could oh, not why, but I thought I could collapse it anyway, because it was fucking correspondence and prime and spirit I have.
Okay, right now, you have taken aim at it.
Mm-hmm.
You are using your hunting rifle, right?
Yep.
Those probably have scopes on them, so that's 2 extra dice for aiming.
And then how many?
One
turns?
also like 3 of these bullets in here are like task and field as well. So I don't know which one.
We're gonna say that they aren't gonna be loaded into the gun, and I think it was 4 that you got.
Alright.
Okay, let's go through declarations. You see that it's scrambling to get through a portal of some kind. What are you doing?
Can I aim for its head?
You're gonna continue aiming, not shooting?
Well, no, that's what I meant. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna shoot it with the one aim shot that I have.
Okay.
Best case is I make it stumble or something, and it can't go through.
Well, again, I have to direct your attention to the turn order. Its move will kick in before you fire the shot.
I know.
Okay, Jackler, explain to him what I mean.
It's going to go through the portal before I get a chance to shoot it.
Possibly.
I'm well aware of that fact.
Okay.
I'm waiting to hear what it does before I get to my turn.
Okay. Tom, what are you planning to do? Jackler, you might be muted.
He said, "Be right back."
Oh. We'll circle back to him. Jack.
Shoot it. I can't counter magic it anymore, right? Or can I still try again?
You would have to declare it as a normal action, not as a defensive action. This is not a snap thing you're doing as it's casting. The magic is established now. You would have to disrupt the field. I would let you do that by combining Prime and Mind. But... because why the fuck not? But, yeah, it's gonna be a normal action, which means that it'll probably have stepped through by the time it kicks in.
Hmm. I mean, even if I try and shoot it at that point, won't it be too late anyways if it goes through?
Probably yes. Your best bet at this point might be to rush up there and try and take control of the portal and follow it through before it closes.
I'm not going through that fucking portal. I refuse.
But think of all the quintessence available in the dreaming.
I fucking refuse going through that portal.
Yeah. Can I use mind to disrupt its actions, like stop it from moving? Like prime mind to like force it to not move or stay.
You could try and use mind if you had some way to interact with it normally, but it's behind the wall, and again, that would be a form of attack that would kick in on your turn.
Yeah, but I want to. I mean, what else can I do? Can I use entropy to ruin the portal also? Because that's entropy too, right? Decay.
That's entropy
That's
3.
so shoddy built.
Wow.
You said the portal was shoddily built, right?
It is, but that
So
essentially just
there's no reason why it couldn't collapse sooner.
you're trying to affect magic rather than a predictable pattern.
Well, no, it's trying to affect reality that's being affected by magic. If you help give it the nudge in the right direction, well, reality's going to take back control, right?
The problem is that essentially it's paradox working to undo the thing it's done to reality, namely opening a portal. And I'm not sure you can actually manipulate that.
I mean, not with that attitude. We're mages.
Like I said, you might be able to try and redirect the portal, like Elite said, but that would be harder than just forcing it to accept your passage through it as well. You could try and get it to... Because all these actions happen semi-instantaneously, it would still be in transit when your actions kick in. So I would let you try that. And that includes you, Allied, if you want to retcon to try and use correspondence prime to fuck things up.
I mean, there's also another aspect, like, even if we go through the portal, we don't know where we will end up.
That's why I refuse.
Yeah.
That's why I literally refuse to go through the fucking portal.
Really bad.
You know, that's a very good idea, Allied. If you wanted to try and thicken the barriers between worlds using spirit and correspondence, I would let you try and disrupt it that way.
Because I can do that. Like right now, I have Spirit 2, which is what is it? Manipulate the gauntlet, which lets me
Yeah.
Increase the gauntlet rating or lower it.
Okay. If you want to try that instead, that will be an Arete roll at 6 for level 2 effect that's coincidental and quick cast. And you will need more than one success to fuck it up appropriately.
You said it's 6?
At 6.
If I botch, I'm gonna get 10 dice. 4 paradox points. Fuck.
No, 2. It's only for the highest sphere, not for every sphere involved.
And you say corresponding spirit.
Correspondence spirit, but both at level 2. You're not using correspondence 4.
Oh, I thought it meant max spirits and like you take the amount of paradox or the amount of dodge.
No. Each has a...
That's a bit more fucking reasonable.
Yeah, that would be retarded. Okay, so you want to try that to hopefully dump it right back out into the shed again.
Yes.
Hey, Tom. What are you planning to do?
Need somebody I should try to shoot it.
It's trying to be a cunt and escape. You might be muted, Jackalor, despite being back.
Yeah, so what were you saying?
Your action, it's trying to make a run for it.
I'll shoot it.
It's gonna step through before your action comes around.
Can I go into the room and shoot it through the portal?
We said previously that you're 20 meters away. So you would have to spend this turn running up right next to the portal, and you would be able to take a shot on the next round if it was still within line of sight of the portal, and if the portal is of the kind that allows you to put things through it, if it doesn't have other rules. This is fairy magic, it might have bullshit. I have the page open for this ability.
Damn it. Damn it. For the shot. I'll go near the... well, yeah, I'll go close. And get close to the portal.
Okay. Jack.
I'm just shooting.
Okay, gonna try and take a shot at where it
Yeah.
goes through, hope to wing it.
Yeah, using entropy to make it more likely to hit.
Alright. Nathan,
I'm gonna run up to the place as well.
now that you see your companions all go, oh shit.
Yeah.
Two of them being complete and utter fucking failures at counter magic.
Counter magic is hard, yo.
Okay,
Complete and utter failures.
Enrico is gonna just,
Who?
namely the lurk.
Oh.
He calls himself Enrico now.
Oh.
He's
okay.
gonna...
I'm glad he's shaping up in life. He's gonna go get a job. He's gonna go have a family, and then we're gonna bust in the door like the fucking U.S. Police department and kill him and his kid, and blame his wife for it. I know exactly how this goes.
Okay, I think I know what it would do. It is gonna do three things. It's gonna casually raise a middle finger towards where it can hear footsteps, I assume, starting to run towards it. For the sense of drama. And it's gonna try and summon fire in front of its own door. And then it's gonna step backwards through the portal looking like a badass. At least that's the plan.
Hold on, this seems super melodramatic. Fuck, I wish I could do actions. God damn it.
It's a creature of the dreaming. They live on drama.
Yep.
Fuck them. Is that how we're supposed to banish them without magic soul bullets, or are we supposed to have a drama off? We just out dramatic.
I think this counts as a -2 bunk, because even though it doesn't know you're there and it's not holding a fuck you to the empty air, you are actually there and the dreaming recognizes the drama of the situation.
Wait.
Okay, so how much fire would be 4 successes on Primal?
Oh, I think he just started the entire room on fucking fire on himself.
Oh, he's targeting the coke field right outside his door.
Wait, he can't see outside though. Except through that little ass mirror, like not mirror, window. I thought he was trying to set the door on fire.
You know, that's fair enough. The door probably is closed. We're gonna say it's doing that through the window then. Trying to start fire to distract you and make it hard for you.
I fucking That's not gonna fucking distract me. I want ass.
So, Eldritch Prime. 3 successes was a bonfire. A small inferno for 5 successes.
He was short by 1.
Okay. It's a small shack, so since there are 2 windows, he would have targeted through the one closer to the front, so there's some flames near the front, but not many. You will need to, those of you rushing in are gonna need to make a Dex Athletics and get 1 success in order to avoid risking burns. It does its
now.
Yes, cause it's essentially stepping through, saying its goodbyes, setting the
come
coke fields on
on.
fire.
Come on, Axie.
Okay.
Bitch.
Yeah, your legs get singed. We're gonna say that's 1 point. There's very little fire there, and it's low. It's raging, on the other side of the corner of the building, more or less.
It's a 1 lethal, okay, so I'm bruised.
Fire is always ag for in mage.
Sure.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at least.
That's
Is it soakable
ridiculous.
at least?
If you are charged with life, it is. If you wish, you can look it up in the book, but from what I remember, fire is aggravated because it supposedly damages your pattern in fundamental way.
In
That's
game
ridiculous.
terms, shut up, Checkalo. In game terms, this awful element inflicts aggravated damage. Blah blah blah. A successful stamina roll made against the difficulty on the fire damage chart indicates a minor burn but no damage that turn.
Okay. Go ahead and make the roll. It's not that hot. We're gonna say that should be like a 5 or 6 on the difficulty for the stamina, if I remember the fire chart accurately.
I mean, 5 is a campfire. It doesn't have one for 6.
Then go for 5.
There we go. Fucking, there's your dice.
Okay, you bust through the door like badasses. It looks pretty as the as the rainbow arc of what look like thorny vines that you can only see thanks to your magical senses is on one side, and the coke leaf smoke is drifting into close space from the window on the other side. Allied, give me a roll to see what you can do with the portal.
What is this? 8 or at 6, you said?
Yes, because you would have to quick cast it. But to make it...
Oh shit, I raised the gauntlet by 3.
You know? You see the portal as you race in, sort of hiccup, turn inwards, and it sort of makes your eyes water as it sort of inverts itself. And there is now a confused farmer holding an implement in front of you. Because 3 successes was what you needed to just dump him out back where he started.
Yes! Dramatic my ass, you fucking faggot! Kill him for me! I will raise that. I will lower the gauntlet here fucking later. Somebody. Oh wait, hold on. Do we get a surprise round on him now? Because he would have thought he was home free, right?
I think we're gonna call that a wits
Oh,
roll plus a virtue of some kind, like wits self-control, to stay. We're gonna call it a wits alertness roll at an 8, because he might be okay, but there's a chance that the two that are there would get a surprise round. So we'll see how quickly he manages
No
to.
shooting.
He's also not even like looking at them, right? Like he's looking at the wall now.
He was going through the portal backwards.
Oh.
And you were shooting, take your shot.
I mean, it's back to where you were preparing to shoot anyway.
Entropy level 2, that's 4 at 5. Let's go. This fucker's gonna get fucked.
You're quick casting, aren't you?
No,
Yeah.
he's shooting.
No,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
He
my
has
apologies.
He has weapons as a fox, right? So
Yeah.
he can
I do.
use it without it being quick casting.
Because I want to use my fist, but he's too far away, so whatever.
Hey, Draco, and remember when you told me that the weapon folk has a bad choice?
Alright, difficulty 3, huh?
Yes.
Dexterity firearm.
Dexterity firearms difficulty 3.
Willpower to hit.
Can't.
Yeah, can I do that?
Can't.
Not on
Fuck,
attacks,
right.
not on dodges,
That's
not.
right, you're weird. I forgot about that.
No, the Kale is weird. The book literally says on most
Oh, I
combat
know,
rolls you
Draco, I
can't.
know, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Alright. What's the damage on my gun? It's
Uh,
the werewolf gun.
The one that were
It's
right.
assault
It's
rifle.
werewolf gun that was loaded with anti-spirit bullets by the technocracy.
Yeah, exactly. It's werewolf gun loaded with technocracy bullets.
So
Yes.
that is an AK-47. The normal dice pool would be 7 plus 2 for successes, but you are gonna be rolling 6 cause the boards of the wall are slowing the bullet down partially. You are
Correct.
essentially shooting through his house.
Fuck. Oh well, too lethal.
Wait, hold on. Draco, how these are 7x6 2mm rounds, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's just weird to me to think that wood was influencing an AK round at all. Like any more
I'm
than slightly-
making this up as I go along, but essentially
Because
I
I've
think
shot through wood before.
Oh no, they're going
Ah.
through just fine and it's not deflecting them or anything, it's just reducing some of the energy from the impact.
Oh, okay.
Awesome
My
power.
apology. I thought you meant something completely different. I'm still waking up.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
it doesn't reduce the damage, it reduces the amount of dice you roll. So
Okay.
he still deals 2 damage, which it can't soak because it hasn't invoked weird. Okay, next round. Your declarations.
I don't think I can make the gauntlet any thicker here, can I? I mean, there's no max as to what you can make the gauntlet.
You essentially, the way I'm gonna treat this is that you specifically disrupted the portal rather than affecting the area in general.
Okay. I'm going to go to one of the windows so I can see inside and start aiming to like shoot the bastard.
Okay. Like I said previously, it is 20 meters away, so you would need to spend your turn moving up.
Fuck it, I'm using a fucking hunting rifle. Fuck it, I'll just.
Shoot
Can I
through the
move
walls.
to where the door is? Like,
You
can I aim for the
I will
door?
let you move up far enough to try and get an angle through the door. It will raise the difficulty by 1 because you will be trying to shoot through a narrow opening rather than just going straight forward through the wall. But if you hit, you won't take the damage penalty.
What is it? What is it? To shoot through the wall, it's what, difficulty 8 already?
No, it's gonna be 6 because you can see it due to your magical senses. So you're not taking the +2 penalty.
Wouldn't I still not suffer that penalty then if I'm trying to shoot it through the door?
the thing is that you're not taking a penalty due to having a. The problem isn't that you have a crap idea where it is. The problem is that you're trying to hit through a narrow angle.
Oh, okay. All right. Fuck it. I'll. If I botch, it means I shoot one of the other. Either way, if I botch, I'm shooting somebody in the fucking house. So, I guess I'll
Balance.
take the door then. I'll take the door then with
Okay.
aim and stuff. I will be right back.
Tom.
I'm just gonna shoot him. My assault rifle.
Okay. Good. Jack.
Keep shooting. With entropy.
Alrighty. Nathan.
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna attack him with my sword, and I'm also gonna use entropy.
Okay. He's gonna activate Wayfarth 2, Quicksilver, without a bunk, so he can act normally. And he's gonna take a. You know what? You want to engage in honorable melee combat? He's gonna show you what his farming implement can do.
Oh gods, you're so dead, Nia.
I don't think so. I mastered the sword.
Holy shit!
Okay.
He punched.
Yes, he did. So he goes to attack you, and he starts swinging the polearm like hook sky thing, and it's almost as if time slows down. And you, no, wait, no, that's him. He slowed down.
Rip.
So, what do you think? Like difficulty 8 for this hit or 9?
9. Being slow really sucks. Melee combat, like,
Okay.
really sucks.
Sure, why not? You just see it impact next to you, and you can see the boards ripping up in slow motion. You're really happy that you weren't there when that hit.
There.
You may proceed with your attack.
Oh fuck.
You are so weirded out and so busy laughing that you manage to somehow fuck it up.
So
that's a
2.
botch. That's 2 paradox.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
That's,
it was gonna. How do
paradox.
I screw you for this?
It's predictability, right? So he's like,
He's essentially aiming for good luck, right?
yeah.
Go ahead and make your attack normally, first of all.
Maybe it's too good to fuck up. Maybe.
Roll it
Right.
normal difficulty. I have something else in mind.
That's 6, right? Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
Very fucked.
That's 4 damage.
Okay.
Okay, no matter what, that's the most harmless attack ever.
Like, what the fuck, Yaxi?
Actually, I realized I rolled its original attack wrong anyhow. So you might need to reroll that attack because that would have hit even at a 9. I forgot it had wound penalties already due to Pengu's shot.
Oh, right, okay.
Whoops.
So there's the there's the farming implement coming in.
I guess I'll be healing you after this.
Yeah. You don't even have anything to soak this with. This would be lethal.
Man, mage armor
Will
is
power to
really
your
nice.
wound penalties? Or just roll again?
Ouch, Nexi, ouch.
I mean, it's not. I'm not. Wait, I 1, 2, 3, 4,
Mauled.
5. Yeah, I'm only mauled.
Okay, go ahead and
Oh,
re-roll
God.
then.
So 7 at 6. Whoops.
The fuck's going on?
Health
Oh, I see. Now I see botched. Double
Yes. So,
Hey, more damage this time.
double botch, so bad luck. You're bleeding badly. It managed to, due to your bad luck, sever a major blood vessel. It like cut its jugular with that strike. Or
Oh
your
god, he's
jugular.
in minutes. Seconds even. Not seconds, like it's still like less than a minute to die.
He's got like 3 turns before he just kind of stops existing.
We're gonna say that
Yeah.
you are, after this turn, each turn you're gonna be taking another point of lethal. You are bleeding out rapidly.
Okay, I'm
Alright,
gonna
so you
worry
have-
about it next turn.
Dead.
Worried about it in 3 seconds.
Yeah, look, I
Well,
took
it's
my
not
action.
hell of a drop.
Don't worry, I have an idea. I'm gonna just close it with fire.
Oh no, yeah, you're getting exposed to more coke leaves burning as well. Your heartbeat is only speeding up.
He's also starting to feel really fucking good.
Sort of floaty.
Oh god, is he gonna pick up like addiction and like pain because of the fucking coke leaves?
We'll see. So that was Nathan. Jack, you were gonna take a shot at the bad thing.
Again.
Yes.
Let's fucking kill it.
So point blank.
Uh,
I'm
Yes.
Jack. Jack. Not you, Jack.
Oh, yeah, wrong person. This is so confusing.
Yes. That's why you should refer to Tom. Tom is you. You know Jack. Right, entropy.
okay. And you are shooting through the walls at difficulty 3.
Yep. Only 5 damage this time.
Yes, that's accurate.
One lethal.
Damn it.
I mean, I'm the only one who has dealt any damage to the thing at this point.
That's not true,
I'm
I dealt
sorry if I
damage.
I'm sorry if I wait, did you?
Yeah,
How
Oh,
much
one.
damage did you do?
No, 3.
3.
Actually, yeah. He's at
3 on top of the 2 it already suffered?
Yeah, it's crippled now. It has. We've dealt 6 total of lethal.
I don't think that's accurate. By my
'Cause
count, it's at
crafted-
4.
Well no, Kraft did 2 and then Naxi said he did 3 to it?
Naxi did 1, didn't he?
No, you had me reroll, so I did 3.
Oh no, you are right. So yeah, it would be at crippled. And never mind. Okay. I think it's time to unleash.
It's not its fucking turn yet.
It's not, but if it gets to its turn, it's fucking unleashing.
Oh no.
Point
Hey,
blank
hey.
now.
Pillar Man Awakening. Whose turn is it now?
It
Mine.
is Tom's after, because Pengu has just shot. Tom,
So point blank, right?
yes.
Aw, sadness.
So that would be
9 dice of damage.
yes, it would be right ahead.
With spirit bullets, remember, he has the spirit bullets.
Yes, those.
Fucking hell!
How do you get
Frederick.
That's impressive. How do you get 4 1s?
Just my luck.
I mean,
Exactly.
I can't really take. I've already. Oh no, and I haven't moved yet, have I? Fuck it, I was
Yes,
already
sir.
looking at.
You can move
We
as
do
part
got
of this. You
some-
can move some and still take an action normally. We said that you would be essentially trying to shoot through the
I'm
door.
gonna move it. I'm gonna move it, and I'm gonna. Oh fuck. You said it goes up by 1 difficulty if I move and shoot, right?
It goes up by 1 difficulty because you're trying to shoot through the door. But you won't take a
What's
damage
what's
penalty.
What's the hunting rifle's normal dice pool? D8,
It's 8, yes.
and then I'd be shooting at a D7, and it'd be 6 at 6. If I shot through. I'm just trying to think like. Is it possible? Wait. Yeah,
You
is that
already
possible
declared
botch
as
right?
you.
Oh,
you
fuck, I'm moving stuff. That's
Yeah.
weird that you declare. I'm fuck up, moving and shoot then.
give us a roll.
Alright, fucking. How many shoot dice do I have? I have 5 dice at difficulty. What is
7.
it to shoot? 7?
In this case, 7. Normally it's 6, even if you don't have firearms.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit, you actually hit.
Okay,
He's
so
got-
that's
he's got
10
one
dice of
now.
damage.
10 at difficulty 6, you said, right?
Yes. Okay.
Yes!
In the middle of laughing at Jackalor, it sort of just looks down and falls forward on its knees and slumps to one side.
Could we not have made eye contact? Could that not be a thing?
It was too busy laughing at the person who managed to roll 4 1s with an AK.
Alright, now use your soul power. Now use your soul bullets to fuck it up, guys.
Prime senses activate.
They were already on, goddammit.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
no, you already had your prime.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Okay. You have essentially 1 round before its spirit is off into the dreaming to do as much damage as you can and hopefully end it. For good.
Point blank still?
Point blank.
That's more like it.
Remember
So-
what we discussed previously? Your base, we're gonna say it's like this, that your base dice pool is halved, but I'm gonna give you full dice pool for any extra success you get. So
So rounds up or down?
essentially
7.
you would be rolling at 9. So you would be,
Okay.
the base would be reduced to 4 because you don't fully overlap with its reality.
Yeah.
And you can try and quick cast,
Oh my god. Can I actually stab it?
if Nyaxi has spirit to reach spirits that exist, that overlap
I
with,
don't. And I actually
Oh,
planned on trying to save my life.
Does Craft have it? And Craft
I
shoot? Yeah,
lost-
Craft has
I should be able to
Craft
see
has
it.
a spirit. Craft has an AK,
Yeah.
right?
I have an AK.
Rav does have an AK.
Right, entropy to lower difficulty, because fuck this thing. Ah, fuck.
Okay.
No SSS.
Difficulty 5.
Difficulty 5.
Ah, fuck. I think I...
You're also shooting through the wall still, right?
I guess, yeah.
I'm not sure there's much of a wall left right now.
I mean, I've been shooting through it for 2 turns now.
Yes, but it's single bullets. We're gonna say the damage penalty is reduced by 1 at this point. Why not? It is a crappy building, but the wall is still there. It just has holes in it. Lots of holes. Not that many, actually. They're just big holes.
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god, guys.
Base damage is 7.
Except that it's in
Right.
spirit form, so it's reduced further. We're gonna say that okay. It gets reduced by 2. So 5 damage dice get through the wall, and then it's halved. So you're rolling 3.
Oh,
For hitting a spirit with the spirit thing.
2.
Hey,
Okay.
I had a question.
Yeah.
To swap out Nyax's AK, because since he fucking went in with a sword, because he's a madman.
You would have to split your dice pool and run back to where you are at the edge of the forest. In best case scenario.
Can I delay it from escaping into the dreaming?
You have spirit and correspondence.
Yes.
Yes, but it's gonna be hard.
Trigo, everything else is already.
It's gonna be
Kill the Saints.
coincidental, but it's gonna require 3 successes to give you another turn. Because this is difficulty. It's a level 2 effect that's being quick cast, so again 6.
Motherfucker.
Okay. So
I tried.
You tried. Tried your
you
best.
could try and follow it.
No, I'm not fucking following it. Because that requires me to open a portal using correspondence with more paradox. When I'm already at 6.
Okay. 2 successes. I'm gonna need everyone to roll perception awareness who has any sort of senses running that could detect it. Versus its wit stealth. Because it's not gonna be able to pass through immediately in the shack. And some of you might get another shot at it as it's flitting off into the sunset.
So, perception alertness?
Awareness.
Awareness. Oh shit.
Difficulty.
6, this is a contested roll.
I'll spend willpower on this.
Oh, I fucking guess we're all gonna get another shot at it, surprisingly enough.
Well, you need to get at least success.
Nyaxi's currently tending to his wound so he doesn't bleed out, so I guess it's understandable he's not rolling.
Nyaxi at this point should be crippled.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Nice.
use.
I think wit's medicine.
I mean, I could. No, I don't. I'm not. I can't do that. I wanted to use a force. I wanted to use forces to stop the blood from spilling out of my body.
Nyaxi, can't you just burn the wound shut? It's gonna
Actually,
hurt, but
Nyaxi, give me a narrative roll at Vulgar level 2 Forces Prime effect. Because you can definitely create kinetic force to hold it in, at least temporarily.
Spend
Okay,
quintessence.
That's 6.
Low difficulty?
Yeah, I'm spending quintessence. I'm not. I don't want to die. I'm spending 2
I healed you, but
quintessence.
I'm busy killing things.
So that gets the difficulty down from 6 to 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna say that that's gonna last for the rest of the scene then. Because it doesn't require that much kinetic force. You make a gravity bandage of some kind. Hold the wound shot, whatever.
Don't worry, I'll heal you soon.
no, fucking
So-
kill the spooky thing first.
Yes, I said soon, not now.
Okay, so all of you sit. All of you can try and do it. It's off by the edge of the coke field. Spirits move fast in their natural forms. You're still within normal range. but if you fail to prevent it from leaving entirely and locking it like in place, provided you choose to do that again, you're gonna start running into higher and higher difficulties to keep track of it, because it's gonna be making more and more distance on you, even with you trying to chase it.
Yeah, that's fine.
How can? Because it's a changeling soul. Can I use a mind to affect it?
It's in spirit form. It's not a fusion of various things. If you had high enough mind, since they are an idea thing, maybe, but I would say you don't have quite enough mind to fuck it up with mind
I have
alone.
mind 3 psychic blast.
The problem is that you're trying to disintegrate its spirit entirely, not just damage it. It's
Just
already
shoot
dead.
it. Just fucking shoot it, Craft. Let me do the spirit
Fuck.
stuff.
Fine. Yeah, because
Yeah.
at this stage, mind attacks can inflict painful, though rarely fatal damage. So yeah.
Yeah, it's also
I can do
not
bad
leaving of its own free will. It's being driven by the ancient pact that the changelings made. You know, the whole changeling way thing. So,
Yeah, I'm
you know.
trying to damage it, not keeping it here.
Yeah, exactly. So, I would
Like,
say you
yeah,
need 4
dream
to
ball.
disintegrate it. Or
Uh-huh.
try to. So go ahead, take your shots, gentlemen.
Alright, entropy. Fuck.
I have a
I
question.
got something.
Draco,
Yes.
can I hold it? Can I hold it in place?
You can try. Like you did previously. Same roll. Same effect. If you get 3 successes, it's frozen. If you get 2, it's, you know, you're slowing it down enough that you can try and keep up with it.
4 at what? 6?
6, yes.
Also, Penny botched his shot.
I know.
I dealt the damage in normal damage in case I hit somebody else, but yeah, I did botch.
I swear to God, if you fucking shoot like Jackalow or something.
Oh no, he shot you. The thing flitted past you away from the people shooting at it.
Alright.
So,
that's 3 damage.
That is 3 damage.
So it's like crippled.
Yes, except that in this case, that isn't gonna slow it down so much as it's gonna determine how long it's gonna be healing in the depths of the dreaming before it can reincarnate. At this point, you've probably won the world like a decade before it even gets born again.
Yay!
We
held back the forces of evil.
You had one fucking job, Craft.
Okay.
And
so,
you shot me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you
I'm
one
sorry.
more chance. One is gonna slow it down partially, but you're all gonna be rolling perception awareness at 8, and it's gonna be gone at the end of this turn.
Perception awareness at 8.
Yes. Versus it's with stealth, which it rolls at 6.
Nope. It's gone.
Craft, fix this.
Hold on, wait. Doesn't its thing get affected?
No, because
stuff?
it's essentially it's in spirit form. Different rules are gonna apply here. It's not acting normally. It's essentially an automaton being puppeteered by ancient magic. It's being driven to reincarnate.
I have correspondence. I can literally just know where the guy is at this point.
Yes, but it's gonna cross over into the dreaming the moment you're not jamming it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I can point the others in its direction, right?
You could,
Yeah, but
but
doesn't
its
matter
spirit
because
is gonna retreat into deep dreaming to be reborn.
Can I pull it out of deep dreaming?
You could try and summon it eventually if you had mind for affecting changelings. Sure.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fucking. It's so weird that they follow changeling actions, but they're using spirit-like stuff when they're in this. Oh, it's so fucking
I'm letting
weird.
you. They should be affected by mind primarily according to the books, but I'm letting you use spirit in those cases where it makes sense, like passage between worlds stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't get to use mine because at that point.
Like I
Yeah.
said, if you had 4, you could essentially start unraveling its soul, but it's already dead. You're not really doing damage so much as erasing it from existence at this point.
Yeah, mind 4 is astral projection too. It's not even spirit to get astral projection. It's fucking
So
mind.
it's gone then, I take it?
No, I haven't
No,
rolled yet.
Craft hasn't fucking rolled yet. Craft roll.
I'm spending a willpower. I'm gonna
Okay.
fucking shoot it again.
Oh, that's right. I forget you can spend willpower on these. I keep thinking about
No,
combat.
you lose sight of it among the trees.
Me? I
I'll
fucked
go
up.
healing Nia now.
Oh my fucking god. It's a fucking fail. Again.
What are
Entropy.
you trying to do?
Like,
Entropy,
you
so I
literally
can
can't
hit it.
see it. It's a new contested roll. And it rolled
Oh.
3 on its thing.
Oh, so I didn't even see it. Okay, then
Yeah.
ignore that roll.
No, it's gone.
Yeah.
Full Imp,
I
it's
tried.
not even conscious anymore. It's being puppeteered by ancient magic. An illusion of dragon wouldn't do shit to it because it's not thinking. It's just being dragged by along the path of least resistance towards reincarnation now.
Wait, wouldn't that be leading it towards the node where it came out?
You know, now that you think about it, it did head past you back the way you came from.
I have spirit on, right? Yeah, I do. Do I see any of the birds?
Not this far out. You are far enough away from it that the birds aren't here. At least not
Would
of the
they
same
hear-
kind.
Would they hear me if I shout?
You don't
You can use
know.
conscience to talk. You can use correspondence, right? To talk to them, can't you?
Oh yeah, no, that's right. I'm gonna talk to my I'm gonna talk to the Windwall real quick.
Okay.
What is that? What is that roll?
Correspondence spirit 2.
Difficulty 6 or 5?
6.
Hey.
Okay.
Uh,
What are you, that's enough for two-way communications, I would say. So, what are you telling
Yeah.
it?
Have the form of the hold on, let me some. Evil nightmare en route your direction. Don't let it in. Have birds watch. Let the spiders know. We did as much as we could. Don't let it back into the dreaming. If it comes that way.
If it tries to pass through the spirit world, I will block it. I'll let the birds know. What spiders?
Pattern spiders.
I guess it wouldn't know what's inside of it, would it?
Might
Wait,
not.
are the pattern spiders on a physical plane? Like on the physical plane?
No, they were. You only met them in the Umbra.
Okay. Never mind. See you soon. Be safe and kill it for me. Thanks. Bye.
Okay.
And
Who still has senses running?
I do.
Me.
Okay. Right, except you are life and prime. You had spirit up, allied.
Jack had. Oh, yeah. Jack had prime up. I had spirit up. Kraft had prime up too, if I remember correctly.
Theirs were prime and life, so that wouldn't really apply. Give me another perception awareness roll, allied, at 6 this time.
Okay.
You have wound penalties. Because someone shot you.
Can I spend a willpower to ignore that?
Yes.
Alright, then. Do I still have to fucking reroll?
No.
Okay.
Okay, looking along its path, you notice that it's weird. It shouldn't really be affecting things, but it looks like some of the leaves on the spirit reflections on some of the trees are bent, a few of the branches broken. Almost as if for some reason it's left a trail that you could, in theory, follow.
Hey guys, how combat capable are you?
You'd think you can taste blood, Nyaxi. There might be a hole going all the way through in at least part of your throat.
Don't worry, I'll get to you. I'm trying
I
to.
just
I'm going to be
gurgled,
trying to
Josh.
heal him.
Just gargling noises from fucking
This isn't even its final form, guys.
What about the rest of you?
I'm trying to heal Nia. So it's. Can I use her own his own blood to heal him?
You can.
Yes.
Keep in mind, depending on, unless you are doing very slight repairs, leaving him essentially at mauled and just slowing the blood flow and quickly bandaging him, it's gonna be vulgar. Because people, when they have a, farming implement dragged through their
I'm
throat,
aware.
don't really walk away from that usually.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Well,
That's
I
not
do.
why- Yes, you will walk away from it.
Now imagine this, if Brosrical had been there, you could have just incinerated the thing.
Yeah, but I would have been killed before because I heavily doubt that neither the technocracy nor the wolves would have detected her.
You're a reality demon, you're supposed to do stupid shit, that's just adorable.
Yeah, sure, maybe they would have not been that angry, but the wolves would have been angry as fuck.
Anyway, herbs, roots, seeds, flowers, and plants. Can I use cocaine?
You can. Naxi, you are trying to hold your throat closed in or around a slowly spreading cocaine fire. Jackalor, Nyaxi, I need both of you to make me stamina rolls at difficulty 7. It would be 6, but you have previous exposure and it's building up in your systems.
Like, affected by wound
Yes.
penalties?
Stamina won't be affected by wound penalties. Yep.
Can I spend willpower on this?
Yes, I'll allow it. You can auto succeed on willpower.
Yes.
Do you want to go rushing after it, allied?
I don't have a gun that can hurt it.
You could take Pengu with you.
I would just kill him then. Because he shot me. Fucking traitor.
You
Anyway,
look down at your hands and you realize the hunting rifle still has bullets in the clip, and the fucker is right there.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I also have willpower dot remaining, so I'm not a. Oh, Draco, could I have a mad brilliance moment to hunt this thing?
In what way?
So this is gonna sound really stupid, okay? But I don't know why, but I just had a thought like, you know how they hunt the predator in the Predator movie?
Not
Like
really,
the old one?
but do tell.
Oh, fuck. I was just hoping something obscenely like stupid, but like super simple, and just kind of stalking this thing into the woods.
You can
Like,
you can certainly go after it. It's you don't
well,
even
I
need
was
a
hoping that
killing bullets,
I was
because
hoping,
I mean
that's the issue. I don't know what else is out in the woods.
you don't, but you could essentially use Prime and Spirit combined on your weapon to make the next shot you take essentially, hit its spirit form. That is a thing you can do with Prime and Spirit too.
Why the fuck didn't I do that before then? Why is this a thing now?
Because you don't know the effects, and I forgot to remind you, possibly, but Prime can make a weapon to aggravate it. And I will allow you to combine that with using Spirit to make it hit into the Spirit World.
How far out is it from here if I ping it with correspondence?
I would say that you wouldn't necessarily be able to get an accurate read on it, but it's several 100 meters away already.
I'm not catching that. On foot, at least.
Remember that when we were going past the village, we had to stealth through so we wouldn't, meet a bunch of evil Thalim
No, I
going
didn't
around.
know that. I wasn't here
Yeah.
for that. I'm
Well,
glad somebody told me. Thanks, Draco, you're trying to get me killed.
So
But
just
you
remember,
want
there are
to
other evils
kill
out
this
there.
thing.
So
Can
that's
can I just try to fire the JFK bullet?
You want to essentially try and shoot it before it can duck completely out of the
Can
way.
I try the JFK bullet?
What do you mean by that?
Do you not spend any time on like the conspiracy theory of like
Fuck
like,
no.
the internet? Okay. Basically, the JFK bullet is basically it makes the bullet magic to where it just hits the target, like even if it's really bullshit, like at an angle and stuff. Like it plays on how there was supposed to be how like Oswald was the one that shot JFK when there's like there were 2 shooters or there were 3, like shit like that. Like that, like it's like
Entropy.
the 1 in a million shot.
Entropy 2, Spirit 2, and Prime 2 to try and get a single shot off. This is gonna be an extended thing. And this is beyond bullshit, and there has been already been a lot of coincidences here. So I'm gonna say the difficulty is gonna go up by +2. So it's gonna be at a 7. And you need to get, let's say, 4 successes on 3 rolls to make the shot take. Because this is bullshit. And you don't have a lot of time before it's gone.
Ready?
That's 1.
Let me JFK it. I have to spend willpower to hold it together, don't I?
Yes. You might want to
So
spend a fuck ton of quintessence if you have any
I don't
left
have
on the
any
last
quintessence.
roll. Okay,
I don't have
then try and roll it. Nope. It falls apart then. Actually, no. The last roll is at an 8. Because the difficulty goes up by 1
well,
once after you.
Alright, let me reroll it an 8 then. Let's
Nope.
fucking
I'm
once,
fucking-
right?
I am now in my fucking mad scientist mode.
Okay. So after that third roll, you're essentially still trying to do the ritual, calculate all the things out, working out the formulas in the Babylonian, and it vanishes from your spirit senses.
If I was using all my tools, wouldn't that have lowered the difficulty?
I'm assuming you're using 3 or 2 tools.
No, I would have used more than that.
You would have had to spend time to figure out how to do it. The limit here is time before it gets away. You would have had time to make a more elaborate ritual. These things are supposed to fuck off fast after you discorporate them. It's supposed to be extremely difficult to permakill a changeling.
Oh, I've noticed it's incredibly fucking difficult. Son of a bitch.
Hurting it with silver and making it die by silver. No, not silver, iron, cold iron. That would permakill it
That,
more
Well, it's,
easily. But it's too late, and we don't know that in character, anyways.
yeah.
no, our fucking changeling master, you know, nope, I'm not. No,
I might have known
Meanwhile,
that, but-
somewhere else, while raving madly, Ben's newly turned character is screaming out things like, "Cold iron is the bane!"
Can I heal it Nia now?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, blood or other fluids, his own blood.
Mhm.
Bones and remains. I'm going to use the day-old hand to hold the wound closed.
They
The
all,
day old. Why not the minute or second old hand of the dead farmer?
whose
have
hand
the-
do you have? Remind me.
The hand of Penn's guy.
Penn's character.
Oh, right.
Not Penn's character, but
Oh.
Penn's bodyguard
Yeah.
character.
Retainer,
Oh, him.
right.
That guy. Rip. I mean, you have to
Okay.
have them in.
There is a dead hand on your throat. You're pretty sure it's not sanitary, and he's just going, shh, shh, it's okay. It's okay. Only death can pay for life.
I mean, I have like no dots in medicine, so I don't know if that's.
No, you know that much. There's no fucking way. You're a child of the modern world.
Let him
And bruise and
Let go.
concoctions, which is discarded.
I'm too weak to resist anyway.
By
I
the way,
just see the Exy's just looking at like Jackalor like, so this is how I die then, not with a fucking.
allied, you
Fucking
do
dead.
also, you're not gonna take damage very quickly because it's not as bad a wound, but you are shot and you do need medical
I
attention.
can heal you. I can heal you, ally. Let me heal you.
Please, fucking, you shot me, fucking patch me up, you cunt.
Alright.
I'll spend the quintessence on at least the first roll. So that will be at difficulty 5 then. Well, no, difficulty 6 because it's vulgar.
Yes, and you're gonna try and heal him up as far as it'll go. I think it's 1 lethal per point. Or per success
Yes,
that you
life
get.
Yes, one lethal per success.
Yes, it's life 3, Pengu, and it's vulgar.
I mean,
I
it's
think
not
a
like
point
you're
of I take a point of paradox, and I'm going to roll it again. Spend another quintessence.
Yes, that is enough to sort of stop the bleeding, and there's now just like the tiniest seep of blood that can be stopped by a bandage as opposed to, you know, a ripped open artery. Essentially, he just glued the walls of the artery together with that roll.
I just love the thought of like all this blood was just pushed back into his body and he's perfectly fine after that.
Probably something like that, yeah. Like he
What?
put the cocaine in the blood, and then he poured the blood in. And then he put the hand over it, and then it like started healing.
Crap, fucking
5
kill me.
paradox club.
That's what you were doing, vulgar magic, asshole.
Energy, bodywork, herbs, and
That's what the one
symbols.
thing.
Okay. That you want to essentially get a -1 for an extra
Yes.
tool, right?
Yes, and then one of them are discarded too.
And you are also using the coke.
I guess, yes.
Okay, then that's a -2.
Right. -2. So
Oh,
it's,
shit, was herbs, roots, and plants discarded?
for mine is
Yes, it was. I should have been rolling at difficulty 5.
Then re-roll, starting with the first one.
alright.
Remember, you spent Quintess. This one's already factored in.
I don't have quintessence. Well, I have one, but I don't.
Hey, and I actually got
So that's the first one re-rolled, and
Yep. The second one coming here. Hey, he's full healed.
okay, and you were spending quintessence on both of them, right?
Oh shit!
You're welcome, allied.
You shot me. Don't you fucking say you're welcome. You got hurt in the first place. You fuck.
Fuck.
I
Didn't
should
work.
fucking backhand you for the
And
amount
I
of
took
space. Go
I
ahead.
took a fucking paradox for that. I'm at 6 paradox now. Shit's bad, yo.
Welcome to the fucking club.
Okay, let's see. Who did the most dramatic stupid shit? And everyone, first of all, list off in the chat what your paradox is at.
Oh no.
Holy crap, our party's so fucked.
Okay.
I'm the one who did the more dramatic shit though, Craft. You fucking
Yeah, I just healed you.
died. I was manipulating the gauntlet constantly.
Paradox effect.
The book has a backlash chart somewhere.
I know.
Alright, I'm still fucking hurt from the ag I took earlier, okay? I can't heal this shit without taking more fucking paradox. I don't want to heal myself.
You shot me and you felt guilty
Okay.
for it, okay?
So
Yeah, that's why I healed
I
you.
think everyone else has been building it up relatively slowly, and Naxi did manage to botch rather nicely. So
What?
either Nyaxi or Jackalor, I think, have earned a backlash, so why don't both of you roll me a luck die?
The thing is, Lexi double botched an entropy luck roll allied. Is the thing.
We
Okay,
have more fun.
Nyaxi, go ahead
Night.
and roll your 5 dice of paradox to see how many burn off. So you lose 1, and you take a point of bashing damage and a trivial paradox flaw. We're gonna say that with only 1 burned off, it's gonna last for a scene. It's gonna be something. What's an appropriately. You're paranoid about farm implements for the rest of the scene. You think they're
Sure.
bad luck.
I mean, they are.
For you.
So is everybody fine now?
Yeah, I'm not gonna trigger a backlash on the rest of you just yet. I want to build up a
fucking
bit
upset.
more goodness before I lay into you.
I'm a little bit
God.
upset that fucking Nyaxi of all people got the backlash when me and Craft are sitting at fucking 6.
I mean, because he took it all today. All his paradox.
Not all of it, only like 60%.
I'm pretty sure that you should get a backlash if you have recently provoked the paradox further. It usually comes as a result of a recent violation. Since you didn't take any more allied, it's probably not gonna be you at a second. If you take any more, especially in a way that fits with what you've been previously doing and taking paradox for, well, don't do any more vulgar correspondence, or I'm probably gonna backlash you.
So what's the
I
plan
want
now?
a backlash! I want my paradox gone!
Okay,
I want it before it hits fucking 10 to where I could just stop existing.
like I said, Nyaxi, you are paranoid about farm implements.
So if I heal myself, I'm gonna take a paradox backlash,
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna leave the hut and try to get away from the farm implements.
So Nyaxi just gets up pretty much immediately as the building is very much on fire, and you just hear him mutter something about fucking farm implements. Can't trust any of them.
I proceed to leave as well, because now is not a good time to stay in the building.
Okay, roll Dex Athletics, both of you. There is more fire now.
Rip.
At 6?
At 6.
Nyax is fucking fine.
Okay.
Right.
Nyaxi botches, falls into the fucking fire.
Give me a stamina roll at 5, Jackalor.
Stop fucking
Okay.
pinging, please.
Superficial burns. Your clothing is getting rather fucked up by this point for a lot of you. But you don't take any damage. So,
Okay, can we get away from the crack fields real quick, guys?
Yes, let's go back to the fucking
fort.
board. Yes, to the
I was
fort.
gonna say, all right, should we go help the technocracy guys that crashed?
Why?
No.
Nah, why?
They have more bullets.
Do we need more bullets?
Don't think so.
Did you see the fucking town we had to cross through?
I mean, we could start tapping into the node.
Yeah, heal up.
I look at Nix, he's like sparking. Ah, yes, yes.
And getting back in contact with the werewolves.
All right,
well, why don't
Alright.
we take a break here? We can all step away if we want to, and you can like discuss what you plan to do next. 5 minutes?
Yeah, sure. I'll be
Yeah,
right back.
6.